real quick. Do you think there anyone is a challenge for Kamaru? Like, you think Leon can do something, or you think he's just gonna steamroll through the division again?
I gotta watch the first fight again. Kamaru, I believe the first fight he just wrestled him, right?
Yeah, I think that's. I didn't see the first fight, but I believe that's what it was, really. Because he didn't have like a good striking game and like a good stand game back then.
Yeah. I think that Kamaru now is like he can make that a stand up fight and he can win that fight. And he might try to win that fight. But is that the easiest route to victory for Kamaru? He's kind of playing with fire there. I think he's a guy like Usman, who was really great wrestlers, and that was how he won the first fight. He probably, if it was a stand up fight, if he felt confident in his stand up, a lot of times the worst thing is to get confidence in your stand up against certain opponents. You see someone like Ronda knocking out a girl like Correa, right?
Yeah.
She's feeling super confident with her hands, and she goes in there with somebody that's got a pedigree in stand up like Holly Holm, and you find out very quickly that those are two different animals. And if she was right off the bat looking for the takedown and just going for the setup with the takedown, maybe it could have been a different story. But you get too confident in the stand up, but I mean, Usman is fighting the best guys, and he's standing with him. I mean, the fight with Masvidal. I mean, Masvidal's got some good stand up, and for Kamaru to put him out like that. But I think against Leon, probably the easiest route to victory is the takedown. But he's been looking so good with the stand up. Who the hell knows? He could knock him out. It could go any way.
Do you think Khamzat is a potential like threat to him, or do you not think so?
Dude, Khamzat could be. We don't know how good he is. We really don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's every single test that's been put in front of him, he's passed with flying colors. Like, it's hard to know with a guy like that, with what he's done so far. First round knockout, 15-second knockout. His last fight, he's toying with the guy. But then I mean, we're really gonna see, I think, in his next fight, whoever they match him. Oh, Gilbert Burns.
Oh yeah, right? I heard that could be a potential matchup.
Yeah, Gilbert's like a huge dog, which I don't understand because, I mean, Chimaev looks impressive, but it's not like he's beat anyone like in the top 10. Like, and Gilbert's right there. He's probably 2 or 3. He's right up there with Colby. So
he was looking good against Usman until he
was.
What did he throw? I think he threw the head. He hurt Usman, and then he threw a head kick and ended up on his back. And when he ended up on his back, that was he didn't get right up. I think he stayed on his back, and then Kamaru kind of that tied, and that the fight changed. Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
Yes,
Gilbert's
it is.
so good on the ground, right?
Yeah, he really is. So
that fight going to the ground.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a good matchup. He can't take him on the ground that fast. Khamzat tried.
I want to see it, but I may bet some dog money here, against Chimaev. I don't know. You don't know until you know. It's like, when everyone thought, Conor was on this other level and they were picking him against Khabib, and I was like, it's like, no way. We'll see.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Khamzat probably will be favorited too, so could definitely put a couple bets on that.
Well, that's the other thing is that he's got that aura. That's an ace in the sleeve. Is that aura of invincibility? That's that Mike Tyson. That's that Ronda Rousey. That's that Conor McGregor. You know that can beat. I mean, you could beat people without even before they even step in the cage. Gilbert could be beaten if he plays into that hype. That could be the difference right there. You want to watch film of your opponent, and you're watching the guy pick him up, talk to Dana White, throw him down, hop on his, and just kill the guy. You know, you're watching him go out there and sleep a guy with one punch. It's hard for your mind not to how are you visualizing beating this guy when no one's done? You know, there's nothing to go off of. Even a guy that's been beaten before, or even had a second or two of loss in the cage. Even if he ended up winning the fight, but you saw him make a mistake, it's like this guy's invincible. This Khamzat. How can you beat this guy? You can't even fathom beating him. You know, so that's going to be. You're going to see. I don't know. Have we seen him in trouble at all in the UFC? I don't remember it.
No, I don't even. Not even for a second. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, and he's scary.
Yeah, he's something else.
Mel Fat said, Khamzat is legit and he can talk, and it's scary the way he talks. He talks. You know what I mean? He's talking like these American guys, they're this and that. You know what I mean? He's just like, he goes, they social media, they do this. I want to kill them. He's just like, he's cold, he's brutal. You know what I mean? Like, this is who this guy is. He goes, I'm the gangster. He's freaking, I'm really like, even like the reporter asked him a question. He's like, something about him talking a lot. He goes, I don't talk a lot. You ask me the questions and I answer it. You talk a lot. Like, oh, this guy's psycho, huh? These guys from over there, they're a different breed, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.